Hello, an Erev Shabbat Shalom, a guten Erev Shabbos to all of you. This is me, Nissan Andrews, here in the sanctuary of House of Jacob, Mikveh, Israel, in Calgary. This Shabbos, tomorrow and tonight, is Shabbos HaGadol, the Great Sabbath, the Shabbos that immediately precedes Pesach. And it's traditional that the rabbi gives a very special sermon during Shabbos HaGadol, and I do plan on presenting a very special sermon, so I encourage all of you to make your way to Shul tomorrow if you can muster the energy. But that being said, I would still like to share a very short idea here with you today on the Haggadah. In the Haggadah, which we read Pesach night, there is a directive from Rabban Gamliel, where we're told that we're obligated to discuss three things over the course of the Seder, and failure to do so will mean that we have failed to meet our obligation. Those three things are the Korban Pesach, matzah, and moror, the Paschal offering, the flat bread, the matzah, and the moror, bitter herbs. If we fail to discuss any of these, we have failed in our mission to hold a Pesach Seder. The commentators ask a fundamental question, though. When we look at the chronology, the order that Rabbi Gamliel presents his items, his list, is out of whack. It doesn't work according to the chronological sequence of events. We were first slaves, so therefore moror should come first. We offered the Korban Pesach, the Paschal offering, that should be next, followed by the matzah that the Jews ate upon the Exodus. As they left Egypt, they did not prepare any provisions. All they had was matzah. So the order should be bitter herbs, Paschal offering, then matzah. But that's not the order that Rabbi Gamliel provides. He has Korban Pesach, the Paschal offering, matzah, the flatbread, and the moror, the bitter herbs. What gives? So the commentators give the following answer. They say that while it's true the chronology is incorrect, in terms of theology, philosophy, outlook, the order is perfect. The Korban Pesach, the Paschal offering, was a thanksgiving offering. It was a korban that was offered in thanks to Hashem for all the fantastic things that God has done for us. That has to be our default position as we go through life. The Haggadah here is teaching us a moral imperative, a lesson that we all have to employ. In our lives, our default position has to be with the perspective of thankfulness. We've been given incredible opportunities, and even when bad things happen, they're for an ultimate good. The Korban Pesach then comes to reflect this priority, this default position that we all have to internalize, that of thanksgiving, that of being thankful and appreciative for everything that comes our way. If that's our default position, if that's where we start, then we can approach the good times and bad times with new perspective. Our perspective has to always incorporate the belief that we're thankful for the good times when they happen, and even the bad times have an ultimate purpose, therefore a final good. We don't know what that is. Hopefully soon we'll be able to see it. But even when we experience bad times, it's for a higher purpose, a better purpose. We just don't completely get it yet. But if we have thanksgiving, appreciation as our default position, we're able to thank Hashem for both good times and bad times. Hence, the order in the Haggadah is where we start with the Korban Pesach. We then go on to thank Hashem for the good times, like the matzah, and also recall the bad times, the moror, with new understanding, with a deeper appreciation for all the good things that God does for each and every one of us. While it's true the chronology is incorrect, the order of the Rabbi Gamliel's list makes perfect sense from the perspective of Jewish outlook and theology. Again, the Korban Pesach represents the default position of being thankful and appreciating what we have, both good times and bad times. With that default assumption in place, we can now approach the good times that we've experienced and the bad times with appreciation both for what seems to be bad as well as what is obviously good. This will tie in tangentially to what I will say tomorrow. And again, if you'd like to figure out or to understand how this very short idea will extend to a much larger talk, well, I encourage you all to make your way to Shul tomorrow. I look forward to seeing all of you. I wish you a Chag Kosher v'Sameach, a happy, healthy, and fantastic Pesach, a kosher and a zisen Pesach, as well as an Erev Shabbat Shalom. I hope you all have a fantastic Shabbos and a wonderful Pesach as well. Kol Tov. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.